Hi there. This is a third part in our web scraping course. So we did the first, which was getting stocks, the second was weather, and now we'll be creating a definition. So the user will enter a word and we'll give its definition. It's quite simple and it's along the same lines. So open up your IDLE, let it bounce. Alright, expand and click on File, New File. So we'll be doing all our coding in this. Cool. So let's import the modules that we've used before. Import re and import url lib.request. Great. So first of all, we need a URL, like always. From where are we going to get the definition? So open up your browser. I'm just going to use dictionary.com for now because that's the one I like the best and it gives us good results. So dictionaryreference.com /browse/ so /browse, it's going to give us this. And if you search in this dictionary, let's say car, what does car mean? I have no clue. So we get this. Now we can delete the question mark, the S is equal to T, all that stuff, and we have this. So like our stock application, we will be adding the input from the user to the end. So we can remove car and search anything we want. Let's search guillotine. Guillotine. There we go. So just like that, copy the URL. So from browse up till here, Command C. Let's create a new variable as URL is equal to, and then in this. Cool. Alright. The next step we need to do is take input from the user. So we're going to say input or word is equal to input in brackets, enter your word. Simple. Do a space. Alright. Now what we have to do, let's make our URL up to date. So URL is equal to URL plus word. Then let's get the data. So data is equal to URL lib dot request dot URL open, and then open our URL dot read. So I know I haven't explained much, but I hope we're getting the hang of it. In the first two lectures, we did quite a lot of this. So in the third one, I'm just going and telling you how it should be done. So now we have our data. We should now decode our data. So data1 is equal to data.decode. And what do we use? It's UTF-8. Great. So now what we can do, Alright. Now what we have to do is we have to find out what we're going to be searching for. So let's print out our data. So print data1. Missed the bracket, sorry. Alright. So Command S. Let's save this as definition. Great, save. And now let's run this. So run module. Alright. Enter a word. I'm going to go with gaudy. It's a random word. Alright. Now we get this. So let's see if we can find out the definition. How big is this? Okay, this is pretty big. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to Chrome, search gaudy and brilliant or excessively showy. So let's search for this. Command C, Command F, Command V. And we found it. There we go. Meta name is equal to description, content equal to, and then we get the definition. Great. Now what we have to do is use our search and get it out. So let's do this. Alright. So close this and let's remove this. So close. Oh, not close, sorry. Ideally, definition. There we go. So we'll be searching for meta name description equal to there. So let's just do that. M is equal to re.search, and then in brackets, what are we searching for? Meta name is equal to description, and let's use a single quotes again. My bad, I keep on forgetting that, but you should be able to fix me now. description, content equal to, and then we start. Great. So this is what we want to search for. Just this. And what are we searching in? We're going to be searching in data1. So now let's create a line. It'll be m.end should be equal to what? It should be equal to start. That's where we're going to start from. So start should be equal to, m.end, like always. And then our end should be equal to start plus 300. Let's start off big since we never know how long a definition may be. Now all we have to do is create new string is equal to, what is it equal to? It's equal to data1, and then in square brackets, start to end. Let's print out new string to see what we get. New string. Alright, Command S and run module F5. Enter your word. I'm just going to go with Gaudi again. Brilliantly or excessively showy. Alright, I'm not sure why it printed it on that same line, but let's take a look here. Alright, so let's get rid of our print data1. We don't need that anymore. So remove this, Command S. Meta name is equal to description, content equal to this. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to give us errors for this. So I'm going to use a slash here to remove the escape character, make it normal. Or I don't think we even need to use that. So Command S, let's try running it. F5. Enter your word, Gaudi. None type has no attribute end. Start is equal to m.end. It has an error. So let's try fixing that. Let's go back over here. Meta name is equal to description again. Command C. Command F. Command V. Find next. Alright. Content equal to. Alright. So this should work. Let's try running this one last time. If not, then we'll have to troubleshoot. F5. Gaudi definition. Brilliantly or excessively showy gaudy plumage. See more. Awesome. So now we're getting the definition, and now then we're getting a lot more random stuff. So we want to end at the see more. So we don't even want to see the see more. We want to get rid of that. Alright, so let me just make sure it's running properly without that strange message coming up. So F5, enter your word, Gaudi. There we go, working perfectly. So let's go back to here, and now we're going to be using the re.search to get, so m is going to be equal to re.search, and then in brackets we're going to be searching for the see more. So we don't want the see more to come, so see more dot. We're going to be searching in new string. Alright, and we want to do m is equal to re.search, see more, new string. So the starting -1, so we don't even want the extra space. So start should be equal to, or in this case, end should be equal to m.start -1. Alright, and let's create a new string. I'll just call this final, or definition is equal to new string in square brackets 0 to end. Alright, Command S, print definition. We forgot that line. Alright, Command S, F5. Does this work? Let's see. Gaudi definition, brilliantly or excessively showy, gaudy plumage. Amazing. So we've now created 3 great programs, applications, whatever you want to call it. But now we've created 3 programs that parse the web. The first one was stocks. We called the stock data. Second one was getting the weather. And the third one is definition. Awesome. Now let's make a few edits to our program. Number 1, let's get rid of the print new string. We don't need that. Number 2, let's try something here. So let's click F5, and I'm going to enter a random word. AST blah blah blah. Click enter, and we get an error. So what we can do now is, if you remember in the previous lectures, we discussed about the try and except. So it was try and except. Basically, in the try part, you could enter your code. If it works, great. But if it doesn't work, then you can have an except part where we can say that an error showed up, please try again. So what we have to do is create a try. So just type try and then colon. Let's put all of this under try. Just hit tab, except for the try. Cool. And if all of this doesn't work, then we need an except case. Except will print, I'm sorry, your word is not in the dictionary. Great. Command S, F5. Let's try this now. So I'm going to enter ASD. Click enter. Oh wow, ASD is actually a word. So let's run this one more time. F5. Enter your word. Let's do ASD. That can't be a word. So I'm sorry, your word is not in the dictionary. Great. So now we've also added a try and except case to our program. Awesome. Now we could have done this for each program, but I forgot to. You can if you want. There's nothing wrong in it. It's quite easy. Just tab your content, put a try, and then put an except case in case your content or in case your code doesn't work. Print, I'm sorry, the value entered doesn't work. Awesome. So we've now created 3 fully functional programs. The first stock, second was weather, and third is definition. Now we'll be moving on to some more fun and complex programming. See you in the next lecture.